Hey Fransham, how's it going today? I've got a question for you. Good, Martin. How's it going with you? And sure, ask me that question. Who is your daddy, and what does he do? Jesus, man. Really? Yeah, and it has more to do with putting on a show than you might think. We see an awful lot of companies out there, Fransham, that are just kind of listless. They're there. They exist. They take up space. That's not even a bad thing, but they are just there. But they're not really anything else. What do you mean by that? Like, sure, they take up space, they're able to put on shows. Isn't that good? It's good, but you'll find that they very often cap out at about 100 people. You can get some people to come, it is what it is, but not much more than that. If you want to grow your company, you're going to have some sort of purpose behind it. So, even the marketing goes into that. Think about it this way, Fransham. If you've got two shows, and you could say, hey, we're putting on a burlesque show, we're putting on a cabaret show, we're putting on a pole show. Okay, so is everybody else. Better would be, hey, we are putting on a cabaret show, and it is featuring some of Ottawa's hottest stars. It is featuring whatever you're good at. So, for the Iron Cabaret, we say, hey, we're Ottawa's sexiest cabaret show. Hey, and with Cabaret Nova, we say that we're Ottawa's most innovative cabaret show. I believe you also do say that you're Canada's largest award-winning show. We do. We've done the math. We're Canada's largest show at the moment. So, at the time of recording, that's us. So, yeah. That's important because when somebody looks at this, they're going to say, why should I spend money with you over somebody else? If you're just there, then okay. The example I give is, hey, you're a hamburger on the menu. Every restaurant has one. Sometimes you pick the hamburger, but you don't go to a place just for the hamburger. Alright. Fair enough. What else goes into this? Well, one of the things you should do is have a mission statement that outlines what you do. And it kind of gives you a litmus test as to measure your company against. And so we do that at the Iron Cabaret. So our mission statement is building a better tomorrow. One of the things that we want to do is we allow full artistic creativity for artists to explore their passions. We want to raise the bar for pay for artists in Ottawa, and we want to be the best paying show in the city. We also have no volunteer labor, something that we're extremely proud of, and we focus on local. We really care about our community, and we want to be doing things that give back to the community, like I heard starting another show out there. Yes. Thanks for the start on that. We also have a mission statement. Cabaret Nova, we say, okay, be unique, innovate. One of the things that we want to do is we want to have new performers, get them on stage for a chance, break ice, perform on stage for the first time. We also want to give veteran performers a safe space to try a new skill that they're hoping to polish and take to the stage. The other thing we want to do is test new show concepts and see how they work and sand out all the rough edges. So yeah, okay, I can see how a mission statement allows you to kind of measure some things against each other. It does, and it really provides a litmus test for who you are and what you do. So, Fransham, think about it this way. If we've got this, do you also think that there should be maybe a code of conduct that you should have that should apply to your company? You know, Martin, I do think that these things are important. I believe we share a code of conduct, and so if I had to say that we have open and transparent finances, so anybody that works with us can see any of the finances. We also have fair pay for all of our jobs. We try to raise as much money as we can for all the performers. We're going to be very upfront with what that is. We try to do diverse casting across all races, ages, genders. Make sure we have as much representation as possible because we want to show that our world is full of different folks. All performers and staff will be treated with respect. We'll maintain the highest ethics that we possibly can. And we're going to be accessible to people with mobility disabilities. So everywhere we perform is going to be handicapped accessible. We're going to have the proper bathroom facilities. We're going to have ramps to get you in. You can always come see one of our shows. It's a really important thing for us. And we can measure any opportunities. We look at facilities and we say, yeah, that works. No, that doesn't work. Precisely based on some of these things. So we've actually turned down facilities where things haven't worked. We don't want to perform in certain venues where we can't get handicapped access to them. So we have to pass some of these litmus tests, or we've looked at bringing washrooms where they don't have handicapped washrooms. So if we know that, then does that mean that we can start to put, like, you're telling about this litmus test. So if you looked at our two companies, you could say Iron Cabaret does big multi-day shows. Cabaret Nova were single-night shows. Iron Cabaret, you guys like to perform in theaters, big venues. You're trying to boost the size. We're a very experimental show. We'll perform in all sorts of different venues. The Iron Cabaret, as much as I don't want to admit it, is our top shows featuring our top people and offers the highest quality product. I have to give you guys that. Thank you. It's nice to be acknowledged. But we also have to say that, hey, Cabaret Nova, really good on you to give people a chance to develop new skills, new performances, and let's be honest, it's a really good trial run for the Iron Cabaret. So if you want to be part of the Iron Cabaret, like Cabaret Nova, maybe the single best thing you could do. Well, thank you. It's a hell of a compliment. So when we get an opportunity, we measure it against our mission statements, we then put it against our code of conduct, and we make a go, no-go decision. And what that does is allows us to determine whether we're going to undertake a job in a certain facility, what show should go into each one of these, and how that'll be conducted. Hey, that sounds pretty good, Martin. Thanks, Fransham. And I think now that we've made a go, no-go decision, so we know, okay, how are we going to put this in? We're going to have some sort of tagline for our company. We're going to decide what we're the best at, what we have a value that we're offering. We're going to have a mission statement. You're going to have some core points that you're going to make sure that is your litmus test for your company. You have a code of conduct. All of this is passed. We've reached our go, no-go decision. We get the go decision. We probably need to talk about money next week. Yeah, probably should figure out how to make a budget. So come back next week. We're going to talk about how we budget our shows and how we make sure that we're not just flushing money down the drain. Look to see you there.